Starting off with news from the cricket field, the first Super 8 match of the ICC World 2020 went down to the super over for the decider, and Sri Lanka managed to come out on top and defeat New Zealand.
New Zealand won the toss and decided to take first release of the wicket at the Pallekele International Cricket Stadium in Kandy. New Zealand posted 174 runs with a loss of 7 wickets in their allotted 20 overs, with a run rate of 8.7 runs an over. New Zealand's Rob Nicol and Martin Guptill put on an opening stand of 57 runs. Nicol top scored for the Kiwis with 58 runs, which comprised of 3 fours and 4 sixes. Akila Dhananjaya, who became the 47th Sri Lankan to play an international 2020 and also the youngest, met with an unfortunate incident in the 12th over of the match. He, however, managed to bag 2 Kiwi wickets for 32 runs in his 4 overs.
Up by the eye somewhere.
That was hit hard. It broke through his little hands and hit him. Down to long off. Does he get there? He's got a wicket! Oh, he's got one straight away! He's a tiny little lad, bowls little spinners this way. Well, that's in the air, and this will be at court. There's a man at deep mid-wicket. Down it comes. Yes, he's got his second. For 3.
Meanwhile, Nuwan Kulasekara bagged 2 wickets for 33 runs in his 4 overs.
Oh, he's hit that one high. That'll be out. Dilshan's got him. Dilshan's got him.
Mahela Jayawardene and Tilakwarna Dilshan began the Lankan chase and put on a partnership of 84 runs. Sri Lanka also scored their fastest 50 runs in the T20 World Cup in just 25 deliveries today. Sri Lanka also scored the highest number of runs in a power play as well. Sri Lankan's Mahela Jayawardene and Tilakwarna Dilshan also passed the 1000 runs mark in the 2020 format of the game. Dilshan top scored for Sri Lanka with a 53 ball 76 runs.
That's it. Who's hit that one hard? That's beautifully played. That's 4. That'll relieve the pressure.
Sri Lanka posted 174 runs for 6 to level the scores.
They've got Southey from round the wicket. Right up in
the game then went into a super over per side to decide the final result. Sri Lanka batting first scored 13 for 1.
Yeah, this is going to be caught. Will it? No, it won't. Will it get to the boundary? No, it won't. They'll get 2. They're coming back for 3.
The Lankans managed to defend their total of 13 as New Zealand were restricted to 7 runs in their super over.
That's a brilliant catch under pressure. Right up there, it's off the inside edge, it's running down towards the boundary. Malinga's arm goes in the air. Sri Lanka have won in the super over.
Now, England and the West Indies are currently battling it out in the second game of the Super 8 stage, which is currently underway at the Pallekele International Cricket Stadium in Kandy. For the very latest, we are now joined by Sports First Mahina Bongso live via Skype.
Thank you very much, Sonali. Well, West Indies won the toss and decided to bat first. Then a short while ago, they posted a total of 179 for 5 in their allotted 20 overs. Chris Gale and Johnson Charles opened the batting for the West Indies. And as predicted, Chris Gale was on fire tonight. He hammered 58 runs off 35 balls, his 9th half-century, including 6 boundaries and 4 sixes. Gale built a strong opening stand with Johnson Charles, a 103-run stand. However, that partnership came to an end when Stephen Finn safely secured the prize wicket to Chris Gale for 58 of 35 balls. As I said, Graham Swan delivery. Johnson Charles, however, stood firm. He really batted as the anchorman for the West Indies. His wickets fell around him. He went on to make his maiden half-century. While wickets fell around him, Marlon Samuels was unimpressive, out for 2 rounds. Kiran Pollard, we all expected him to come out strong for the West Indies, but however, he too was out for 1-1. Dwayne Bravo made not out 11 runs, but the top scorer and the man of today's West Indies innings was definitely Johnson Charles, who made 84 runs off 56 balls, a whopping 10 boundaries, 3 sixes, an amazing performance by Johnson Charles to take West Indies to 179 for 5 in 20 overs. Take a look at the England bowling. Well, Stuart Broad picked up 2 wickets for 26 runs. Stephen Finn, Jay Dernbach and Graham Swan picked a wicket each for England. But obviously the innings for West Indies was dominated mostly by Chris Gale and Johnson Charles. They seem to we'll have to wait and see how the England batsmen are going to chase down this target at the Pallekele International Stadium. Talking about the crowd, well, there's a scattering of crowd here and there, but not as much as we saw during the Sri Lanka versus New Zealand match, obviously. But nevertheless, a good support for West Indies and England here. This is Mahina Bongsu reporting for Sports Plus. It's back to Nadeem and Sanali.